Watergate is just a blip on the radar screen. This is a major scandal. When, our founding fathers, we celebrated them yesterday. We celebrate them all the time, but they would roll in the grave. They always envisioned our media as being fair, honest, and holding everybody equally accountable. They would be embarrassed right now that it's just an extension of the Democratic Party. That's what we're going to see tonight. We're going to see Joe Biden is supposed to do this little tiny interview by Democratic activist George Stephanopoulos. We're going to see a Democratic commercial. We're going to see a commercial for the Joe Biden campaign. It's not live. It's taped. And I've got a new word for you, Rob. It's going to be not softball questions. Nerf. What's softer than a softball? Nerf ball.
Right.
They're going to be Nerf ball questions.
Playing with a Nerf ball yesterday with my son in the backyard. He's 5, so we still use the Nerf ball so he doesn't break his nose with the football. But that's exactly right. And if George Stephanopoulos were an actual journalist, he's not. I would ask questions that nobody's asking Joe Biden. These don't need to be exotic, complex questions. How about the questions that a physician would ask somebody on the Montreal test that Donald Trump took when he was president? How about what's today's date? How about what year is it? What month is it? What's your address? When were you vice president? I'm not confident that Joe Biden could answer all of those questions and get the answers right. That's where we are right now. So I want to show you this video. This is last night, 4th of July celebrations. Kamala typically doesn't celebrate the 4th of July with the first family at the White House. She was there last night. Look at Dr. Jill. She mentioned something to Joe. Hey, grab Kamala's hand, hold it up. And again, Dr. Jill, who is the first elder abuser, his caregiver, his visiting angel. This is very bizarre. I'm going to play it again just because I want to show you Jill Biden. She motions to her husband. You can see she says something, and Joe then grabs Kamala's hand, and they raise it up in this here it is, this moment of unity. Look at this moment. It's very awkward. And again, it goes back to what we've been seeing and saying for a long time. My question for you, Congressman, is this a ticket united, or is that moment right there passing the torch to Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris right now is making a play for it. She is rallying her troops. I've seen several media folks that say that it would be an outrage if Kamala were bypassed. You saw Donald Trump, just that impromptu press conference on a golf cart saying, "Bring it on, Kamala." He is fired up, ready to go, and can run circles around Joe or Kamala or whoever it is. They have to answer for all the things that they've done to our country. We're suffering. People still have sticker shock. It's the most expensive July 4th holiday celebration ever. People are tired of it. Our border is still open. There's so many problems. The student loan debacle giveaway. We got problems. We need Donald Trump in the White House. We need new leadership, and we need a fresh start come November.
All right, just a quick one. And again, this goes back to after that debate, questions about where Joe Biden is between the ears. And I'm not an expert when it comes to holidays, but ho, ho, ho is something you generally say around the Christmas holiday. Here's Joe Biden yesterday on the 4th of July.
And we give thanks to our Commander-in-Chief, the President of the United States, the extraordinary President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy Independence Day.
Can he pull out of this?
It's getting deeper. The cracks in the dam are getting wider every day. And ironically, he said he was going to prove that he is cognizant that he can do the job. And doing a taped interview with Democratic activist George Stephanopoulos for 15 minutes of Nerf ball questions is not going to demonstrate that he's capable. I think, Rob, what you're going to see, and I'm interested in doing it, there's going to be a new law going forward that every president or even cabinet officials, but especially the president, you've got to take some type of cognitive test, a physical that includes, are you able to be there? Are you able to be, are you suffering? Is your brain full power? Because the American people demand it. That's the toughest job in the world. And obviously, Joe Biden is not up to the task.